What's up guys, how you doing? If you haven't been to my channel before, my name's Flip Subscriber. I'd love it if you subscribe. We've been growing really fast recently, so I want to thank every single one of you for being part of the community and pressing that subscribe button. Today I'm talking about the Andycine C7, and in part I'm going to be comparing it to the Andycine A6 Plus. Andycine C7, Andycine A6 Plus. Both awesome monitors. Grab my seat. Right, let's get to the first thing. Build quality. These guys are absolutely awesome when it comes to build quality. It may not be as well made as an Atomos or a small HD monitor, which I do own, but they are very well made. I mean, it's not stuff you're going to be throwing around, you know, chucking it around the place. These are monitors, so you're going to be careful with them, and the small one comes with a carry case, like this. And both of them you get a power brick so you can connect it to the mains, and you can power off batteries, right? They come with HDMI cables. This one comes with the sun hood, so, you know, cool stuff. These ones did not come with cases at the beginning, but apparently the new shipments are now coming with a light colored case. Andycine, please send me a case, because I'm using towels. I'm wrapping it in towels to carry it around, so please send me a case, please. Anyway. Build quality, really good. They both have vents at the back, so they keep cool as they can possibly be in 30-degree weather. It's made of this kind of, you know, hard plastic that you can feel that it's going to last a long time. In terms of the actual walk-around features of these guys, they're very similar. They're both almost identical. They both have batteries at the back that you can plug in. This guy uses 2 NPF batteries from Sony. These are the 570s. You can also stick in a huge 970. And they have little buttons to release the batteries, which is really awesome. This one uses a Canon LPE6 battery. But on the other side, funnily enough, you can also stick in a Sony NPF battery, which is absolutely awesome that you got the best of both worlds. These are both touchscreen monitors. By touching it, you can actually change everything. That's really cool and really convenient and works really well. It's very fast. At the moment, you're looking at both of these monitors at 100% and 1%. Because this is 2,200 nits, this is 450 nits. But if I put it all the way up, that is at 100%. And the cool thing is this guy has like this photodiode LED thing that on the top here, it's photosensitive, right? Light sensitive. What am I talking about? So it's like your iPhone. So when you go outside, it will brighten. When you go inside, it will darken. So that's really cool. This guy does not have a feature like that. In terms of what it has, this has an SD card in, meaning that you can firmware update it. Same with this guy, and you can install your own LUTs. So I've got a LUT for my camera. If I turn it on, it will show me exactly of what my LUT. It'll give me a preview of what it's going to look like when I put it on my computer and install the LUT. That's fantastic. Both of these have that option. They both have audio levels, so you can monitor your audio level. Put in a headphone into the headphone jack, and you can monitor it, which is absolutely fantastic. They both have HDMI in and HDMI out, so you can loop these guys. This guy is actually looping to this guy, which is, you know, that's great, because you can, for example, have this above your camera, and you can loop it out to a Andycine Cine, which I did a film right here, and you can have, you know, this for you, and you can have another 4 images being output by the Andycine. You know, that's fantastic. They both have DC in, like I said, it comes with a power brick, and they both have DC out, so you can power your camera if you have a dummy battery. They both come with these L brackets, which are pivots, and they both have cold shoe attachments, so you can connect a microphone, a pocket light, or what have you. They both have quarter 20s. This one has one on the bottom, right and top. This one has on the bottom, left and right. Apart from that, if you press the on and off button once, it will turn off the touch function. And if you're asking about the differences between these two, well, obviously the first one is brightness and size. This is very bright, and it's a lot bigger. And the next thing, obviously, is the battery. This one only takes Sony batteries, this one takes Canon and Sony. And the next thing is that this guy, if you have a look right here, has an F1, F2 and F3. And if I press it, I've turned it on to pixel to pixel. I've turned it on to focus assist, and I've also turned it on to flip. I use flip, horizontal flip. You can also do vertical flip. And because I do a lot of YouTube and I film a lot, so I need to flip it. So if I'm going right, I need to be looking at the monitor, see I'm going right, or I'll go, whoo, loopy. Anyway, I say we go to Phil because he's outside in the blasting sun, and he's going to do the sun test for you guys, just to show you what these guys look like outside in bright sunlight. Let's go. No more BS. Right guys, so I'm here in Poland on Piotrkowska off, wonderful place in Łódź, and it is blasting down on me. I mean, it's about 30 degrees today, and I'm doing the sun test of the Andycine C7, and I also have the A6 Plus just to show you a comparison of what 2,200 nits compared to 4,500 looks like, and it is a massive difference, massive. You can see everything you're doing, focus, pulls, everything on the C7. The A6 Plus, you're really going to struggle. So let me show you my setup. So as you can see, the C7 is ridiculously bright, and one thing I did notice, Andycine, if you want to do a firmware update, the Andycine C7 does not have a battery indicator. That would be really helpful. Anyway, back to the studio. Whoa! No, I'm joking, but that actually looked really good. This is a monitor you can use outside in the bright sunlight. So that is fantastic. You can focus, you can just see every single detail. The brightness of this 2,200 nit monitor is incredible. I think I've talked about everything when it comes to build quality, to what it looks like. Now the menus are very similar. You swipe up, you have the quick menu. Same with this guy, you swipe up, you have a quick menu. So your waves, your LUTS switches, everything. If you double tap right on the monitor, go into the menu, you've got focuses, zebra, monochrome, false color, your 9 grid, your safety markers, your center markers, your scan mode, anamorphic mode, flip mode, zoom, freeze, pixel to pixel. Then you can turn on your waves, which is pretty cool because it turns on your waves and you have every single thing you need out there, including your audio monitoring. If you double tap it again, you can obviously turn off all the waves, and you can turn them on separately if you want. Your RGB, you can import your LUTs, you can change the color, temperature of the screen. This one's running at 5,600. This one's running at 6,500 because it's a little bit off. And you can change your backlight, your brightness, saturation, and then in the actual little wheel here, you can change your backlight, your wheel here, it's on top actually. You can spin it around and you can change what that does. Then you can change what each one of these do, and you can change your language, you can do the firmware update, and I mean, there is so much you can do with these monitors. They're really fantastic, and I gotta tell you, if the price difference is not too huge. If I had the money and I meant to buy one of these, I would go with the C7 just because of the brightness, and it's a beautiful image. It's pleasurable just sitting here looking at it, and yeah, it's definitely a winner. And it's on par with your monitors like your Small HD and your Atomos monitors, obviously the ones without the recording option, because it has so many functions, including all the waveforms, the vectors. It's you can expose correctly with all those functions. Anyway, if you guys have any questions at all, drop them in the comments below. If you did like my film, give me a like, and if you haven't subscribed, make sure you do, because there's so much more coming. Reviews, tutorials, it's gonna be insane. Anyway, yeah, fantastic monitors. Thanks a lot, Andycine. Catch you guys soon.